Wake from your sleep. You dry your tears. Today we escape. We escape.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation. I have the pleasure to present to you
And
Dr.
get
Manu. I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history
breaks loose.
as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Keep breathing.
5 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later,
Keep breathing.
the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination.
Sing
100 years later,
us a
Negro
song,
lives on a lonely island of poverty
a song
in the midst of
to
a vast
keep
ocean of
us warm.
the architects of our republic.
Such a change, such a change.
Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of freedom. Now is the time to lift our nation from the great land of the wicked and suffering to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time.
Let you choose. Let you choose.
I am not unmindful that some of you have come here out of great trials and tribulations. Some of you have come fresh from narrow jail cells. Some of you have come from areas where your quest for freedom left you battered by the storms of persecution and staggered by the winds of police brutality. You have been the veterans of creative suffering. Continue to work with the faith that unearned suffering is redemption. Go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to South Carolina. Go back to Georgia. Go back to Louisiana. Go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities. Knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed Let us
and
not
get
follow in the valley of
dressed
despair. I say to you today,
for
my friend,
your Father is oh hell
so even though we face the difficulties
breaks
of today and tomorrow, freedom reigns from every hill and from every mountainside. Let freedom reign, and when this happens, when we allow freedom reign, when we let it reign from every city and every hamlet, from every state and every city, He will be able to feed us that day when all the folks, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Muslims and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Sing us a song to keep us warm. There's such a chill, such a chill.